So we open where Princess is teared up and said it starts with the mothers of black children and they're raising black children. They're not black. This is a safe space for black women. And I am happy that peace and love did not back down. The hippie heifer said, this is for black women and there's just no other way I can say it. I'm tired of saying it. You ain't gonna check me, boo? So toodaloo. And I feel like as Latina women, I know sometimes you're like, well, look, this is a Mexican space. This is a Mexican retreat. This is a Filipino retreat. This is a Thai retreat. We can't have our spaces? Heifer, you trying to be black by penetration. Girl, your family didn't take you to Disneyland not because you was black, but because they was cheap. It sounds like your family is the issue and not the retreat. Seems like you need to cuss out some of your aunties and uncles. No, Princess, it's not about teaching women who are having black children how to raise black kids. It's about teaching your family how not to be racist. I mean, it's about the other one too. But it's about the whole family not being racist. That seems to be the biggest issue. You out telling on yourself, spilling all the tea, letting us know who likes you and who likes me. But you better get your mama, 'cause they mistreated you because of your hue. That ain't our fault. She said your energy is off and it's giving a low vibration. I'm not having this mess today. Oh, but goodness, that blue eyeshadow. That's not what you wear when you're trying to make a point. Princess, she's explained it to you 80,000 times. You just ain't gonna get it. It seems to me like you need to start an event called It Starts With the Mothers, where you teach non-black mothers how to raise black children. That's what you should do. It starts with the mothers. There you go. It's a free event because Lord knows I ain't putting it together because I ain't got vagina to first or second. I do have a month though. A month. Meanwhile, across town with Suki now. She done got her Instagram back and is sitting down with her friend to talk about her floundering relationship with that fiance. You can do better. So Suki don't know whether she gonna work it out with that fiance or not, but he's still hanging around her kids, so clearly they gonna get back together. However, with who should stay apart, we've got the Haitian heifer Florence, Sophie, something, and her sister. They meeting at her restaurant to talk about the cheating accusation. Oh, her other sister got some tea on her husband too? You need to check these silent sisters that are only coming out with secrets for the show. Or did y'all just decide to set him up and embarrass him on national television before the divorce? It's a shame it wasn't more interesting if that was your intent. Her and her family are just so dry. It's like a family of Riley Burrises. Yeah, he did the same thing to me. So one of the secretive sisters is going to lure the mistress and Marlon to the same location at the same time, so that way Sophie can finally get some answers. Or Florence. So back in the Keys with Trina's crew, Joy's trying to figure out how to recover from her faux pas, and Bobby's like, told you so, told you so, told you so. So everybody sits down to a pleasant breakfast, but Bussy Light's gonna say, Joy, did you ever apologize to Trina for Passa? Bobby, did you ever apologize to us for Bussy? We were all scrolling down our timelines peacefully, and then, your pasty ass cheeks on the VMA runway. Trina said your passes sounded delusional, not Delulu. Now we got Suki's fiance talking to his friend about how sad he is that his girl gone. Well, you shouldn't have chased her away. Why does he look like a Red Robin version of Big Bird in his confessional? How many bath mats had to die for that outfit? Meanwhile, with Princess and Neri, we're talking about Neri and Nori's vow renewal. Princess, you and Ray J weren't on the same page when he was throwing Tierra Marie in the pool. Y'all weren't on the same page then. Y'all weren't on the same page before babies, so don't blame them babies, blame yourself. Oh, and here comes Jefa La Negra. And they get to talking about the hippie heifers retreat. And they said, I know you're trying to make a safe space for black women. Then there's no but after that. Then it's just, and so I guess, she's not invited. And let's create a safe space for all mothers of color that are raising black children. So she tells the girls, my man wasn't excited when I told him I was pregnant. They said, well, ooh, that's a red flag. You might want to drop that. Amara, if you want to do something nice for your father before he goes back to Santo Domingo, that's fine. Why you gonna ask your mama to do something? You know she can't stand that man. Child, her father left her a note and got ghost. He's like, I'm sick of these cameras. Oh my goodness, Joy's still trying to heal Trina. She just needs to be in a funk right now. Sometimes people just need to be mad. But we gonna do a little sound bath. I wouldn't mind one. So now we got Florence and her sister setting up her spouse. So we having the Ponderosa, and Marlon is going to defend himself. Wait, how are you brave to go to some woman and say, I slept with your husband when you knew that was her husband? You're still a hussy. You're just a hussy trying to start mess. You want her to leave him so you can get him, clean up woman. So it comes out that Marlon told his hussy that, I only cheated because Florence is always performing. So while she's making money, you're out here trying to make an outside baby. You ain't shit. Florence got him good with that purse. She got 2 good bops in. You're a piece of shit. I gotta replay that. And the mistress got her bops in too. I ain't mad. Suki and her sissy are back at the opening of Good Cat. And her man get re-engaged. I bet they'll get married before Rob Dixon. And that was the shit. Well, let's get to the finale of Miami. So we open with Trick Daddy talking about getting his cheeks clapped and eaten on Nori's podcast. When they're eating your ass, do you feel anything? Because you're dead. What's the point in eating a dead ass? You can't feel nothing. Like death becomes her. But death didn't become you, boo-boo. Trick going over his little dust up on the internet when he said, I don't think Beyonce could sing. Beyonce can sing. Beyonce can move you to tears. She can sing and she can sing. Now, can she write? Mariah can write. We're in All I Want for Christmas Is You. She gets all them royalties. But she's talented. You don't have to do everything. You don't. It's more the pretending that you're writing the songs that people take issue with, but you know what? That's neither here nor there. Back to the show. There's a Eat a Booty Gang franchise. See, I couldn't even get it out right. There's a Eat a Booty Gang franchise. What? I don't want to know what it's selling. So Florence is shooting her video and she tell her friend, I'm divorcing Marlon. He done cheated for the last time with no remorse. Her friend like, you ain't done that, dick gonna draw you back. We done been here before. I'll believe the divorce when I see it. Like I'll believe Kenya's marriage when I see it. Oh, Lord, now Amar with this fool. He ain't it. He ain't it. He told you he would call you an Uber. He is not willing to deal with your mama, so it'll never work because him and your mama always gonna be fighting because you don't know how to check your mama. You really want this fuckboy to be a good man for you? Just ask it to rain $100 bills, honey. I can tell by the way he's balding on the back of his and front of his head. He ain't shit. So at Neri's juice bar, Princess Love is confessing to us that her relationship with Ray J just ain't gonna work. She done tried to fix it, babies, and it just ain't. Like Sheree Whitfield, it can't and it ain't. Oh, Lord, now it's Bussy Lights and his pap. Well, Bobby, I'm glad you're spending your money on helping get your pappy out of jail. That's a nice thing to do. But fast forward in Best Fiends. It's interesting to see Bobby's father to see what he would actually look like. Because I'm like, you two look nothing alike. And then I'm like, that's 4 noses ago. Meanwhile, across town, Trina's team is having a Ponderosa. And Trina's sissy's going to whip them into shape. Hey, why aren't you responding to me? You should be responding to her. Well, I respond to Alicia. Your management, you should be responding to me. It's 3 people. Y'all all need to be on the same page. Everybody sounds a little lazy. Trina actually comes out and acts like a true boss, dressed as Big Bird. But she said, look, look, we'll talk about this, but not now. It's time for the video shoot, and I need the energy right. All right, Trina, because all that yelling, it just made your neck look worse. And it already looks bad. Your neck is the equivalent of Kaya's teeth. So Amara man go to dinner with her and her mama, and he said, I want to move to Miami for you. Baby, I love you. He loves the idea of being on the show, and y'all love the idea of promoting your vacation properties in the Dominican Republic. This is full free press and promomo. Baby, we know no. It's also, I don't think Amara's that great of a fit. Like, I am tired of her, like, you and this kid here that never happened. I'll stick with Florence. Oh, Lord, he didn't propose. He put his glasses on and proposed. Them glasses is cute. I could wear them. He cute. He just a fuckboy. I'm like, He's offering this ring as a last-ditch effort and is season 5 guarantee. And now, magically, the mama on board. This was a setup from jump. And I guess that was the season because the episode only showed 44 minutes. What happened? Let me go to... Black Ink Crew comes on first. I don't know, but that was the season. Everybody else, I'm fuck free. We didn't caught up with all the plot lines. It was too many plot lines. It was too stilted. This was the worst season ever. Ever. I'll be back for the next one. I'll be back for the reunion.